Women like Mary Tyler Moore cut a path that I'm standing in right now.
You had no idea what you've meant to me. You were one of those women, the light.
My friend Mary Tyler Moore was diagnosed with diabetes at age 33 and suffered severe vision loss from this disease later in life. Mary often spoke of her dream to create an organization dedicated to preventing blindness from diabetes. Today, the Mary Tyler Moore Vision Initiative is a reality. MTM Vision is dedicated to advancing medical research to preserve and restore the vision of people living with diabetes. To learn more, please go to marytylermore.org, because the sight you save may be that of someone you love.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, November 6th. I'm Chris Palermo, and here's what's happening. President-elect Donald J. Trump spoke to his supporters just moments after his race to win the seat in the White House was confirmed.
In an extraordinary comeback to the Oval Office, Donald Trump has won the 2024 U.S. presidential election, defeating his opponent, Vice President Kamala Harris, by almost 500,000 votes. Trump's victory solidifies a rare comeback to the presidency, cementing his influence on American politics and policy for the second term after a highly polarized campaign. After securing the necessary electoral votes, Trump took the stage in front of a packed crowd of supporters where he expressed his gratitude and optimism for the country's future.
Frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country, and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. A common core of common sense. You know, we're the party of common sense. We want to have borders. We want to have security. We want to have things be good, safe. We want great education. We want a strong and powerful military, and ideally we don't have to use it. You know, we had no wars. 4 years we had no wars, except we defeated ISIS. We defeated ISIS in record time, but we had no wars. They said, he will start a war. I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to stop wars. But this is also a massive victory for democracy and for freedom. Together we're going to unlock America's glorious destiny. We're going to achieve the most incredible future for our people. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight that I have in my soul to the job that you've entrusted to me. This is a great job. There's no job like this. This is the most important job in the world. Just as I did in my first term, we had a great first term, a great first term. I will govern by a simple motto: promises made, promises kept. We're going to keep our promises. Nothing will stop me from keeping my word to you, the people. We will make America safe, strong, prosperous, powerful, and free again. And I'm asking every citizen all across our land to join me in this noble and righteous endeavor. That's what it is.
As outlined in the U.S. Constitution, Trump will be sworn into office on January 20th, 2025. This coming year, January 20th lands on a Monday.
And accepting her presidential loss, Vice President Kamala Harris spoke to her supporters today, asking her voters to persevere and accept the votes.
Vice President Kamala Harris delivered her concession speech on Wednesday afternoon at Howard University, the college that she graduated from in 1986 with a Bachelor of Arts degree, acknowledging her defeat in the 2024 presidential election. In her remarks, Harris expressed empathy for the emotions of her supporters while urging the nation to accept the election results.
The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for, not what we voted for, but hear me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright. Over the 107 days of this campaign, we have been intentional about building community and building coalitions, bringing people together from every walk of life and background, united by love of country with enthusiasm and joy in our fight for America's future. To the young people who are watching, it is okay to feel sad and disappointed, but please know it's going to be okay. On the campaign, I would often say, when we fight, we win. But here's the thing. Sometimes the fight takes a while. That doesn't mean we won't win. The important thing is don't ever give up. Don't ever stop trying to make the world a better place. You have power. And don't you ever listen when anyone tells you something is impossible because it has never been done before. And so to everyone who is watching, do not despair. This is not a time to throw up our hands. This is a time to roll up our sleeves. This is a time to organize, to mobilize, and to stay engaged for the sake of freedom and justice and the future that we all know we can build together.
The vice president's address marked a pivotal movement in the post-election landscape as she encourages her voters to look forward and embrace the future.
More news now. Long lines and high voter turnout in Nye and Washoe counties caused delays in Nevada's presidential election, with results not expected until later due to extended voting hours and the processing of late arriving ballots. Here's what Nevadans can expect in the next 24 hours.
Long lines persisted at several polling locations across Nevada as voters rushed to cast their ballots in the presidential election. In Nye and Washoe counties, voters experienced wait times of up to 3 hours on Tuesday evening, with some locations, including the Bob Rudd Community Center in Pahrump, staying open well past the official 7 p.m. closing time to accommodate those still in line. In Nye County, the last vote was cast at 9:32 p.m., and Washoe County saw the final ballot at around 9:45 p.m. Election officials noted that delays were caused by high voter turnout, including a large number of same-day registrations. The heavy turnout caused delays in the release of election results. Statewide, election officials emphasized that no results would be released until every voter in line by 7 p.m. had the chance to cast their ballot. Some locations, such as the University of Nevada, Reno, reported waits extending beyond 9 p.m. In Nye County, only 3 voting machines were in use at the Pahrump location, which contributed to the long lines. The county had also seen an influx of nearly 1,600 voters at the Bob Rudd Community Center, with 76% of registered voters casting their ballots by late afternoon. While more than 1.2 million votes had been reported, additional votes were expected to be counted in the coming days, particularly as mail-in ballots and late arriving ballots postmarked by Election Day continue to be processed. In the meantime, local and state election officials continued to monitor the situation, and election observers from the ACLU noted that long lines and delays were largely due to insufficient staffing and equipment at some rural polling sites. Frustrations over the delays, many voters expressed their determination to participate in the election, and officials assured the public that every vote would be counted.
More local stories and our election coverage coming up. You're watching News 25.
Stop! Don't drive to Las Vegas to buy your next vehicle. All the best deals are here at Saida Trudeau. We are your hometown dealer. We've been serving Southern Nevada for over 22 years. When you buy in Las Vegas, you pay higher fees and higher taxes. Plus, your tax dollars stay in Clark County. When you buy here, your tax dollars stay here for our roads and our schools. We are honest, upfront, and support our community. When you come to Saida Trudeau, you will be greeted by our highly trained staff who can answer any questions and help with your concerns. We can serve your needs in sales, automotive repair, auto body repair, RV, and automotive finance. We can help you with all your automotive needs. We carry most makes and models, and always remember, we don't just work here, we live here. This is our community where we raise our families and we care. Come to Saida Trudeau today. We are your original hometown dealer.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
Our guinea pigs for a 1984 new look are Veronica, Gwen, and Howard.
Don't be a guinea pig when you go to the hair salon. Go to Double A Salon. Haircuts, color, style, manicure, pedicures, nails, even facials, peels, waxing at Double A Salon. Call 775-764-1898.
The 84 look may stem from what the lady and gentleman in the street say they want, but what do people in the street say when they see the finished result?
Well, it's very nice.
One in 6 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime.
But when it's caught early, it's highly treatable.
For more than 30 years, PCF has funded cutting-edge research. Go to pcf.org/knowyourrisk to learn more about prostate cancer.
It's your life.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
And welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Last night, Las Vegas was home to an array of local, state, and federal election night watch parties across the city. Our News 25 Las Vegas correspondent, Maria Centers, now joins us from the Ahern Luxury Boutique Hotel that served as the venue for the NVGOP's premier campaign event.
Here in our sizzling swing state city, the Nevada GOP hosted an official Republican presidential election night watch party just off the Strip. Let's get inside and watch these results roll in. How long have you been here? Are you sweating under that mask? What's going through your head right now as tons of vote-by-mail ballots are obviously still waiting to be curated?
It's too big to rig. We're going to win, and we're going to win big. We've had 12 years of Democratic rule out of 16 years. We need to turn it around.
Do you think if President Donald J. Trump is voted in for a 47th term, he will actually be positioned to be America's next commander-in-chief?
Yes.
Did you vote in person, by mail, absentee?
In person, early voting.
How about you?
In person, early voting. I had. We both went up there, baby. Let's take it. Let's get this done. We wanted to beat the other team at their own game. Cool dude. He said what he wanted to say, and I believe in his leadership. We believe in his leadership.
Real gets you hated.
For me, I would say that my values line up with his values. I'm military, so I know he supports the military. With Kamala, no disrespect to her, but kind of a little bit disrespect. I know right from wrong, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't believe that she's honest. One thing with Trump, you know you're going to get it in the raw. It's honest, and I love that. So I can't go against what a person telling me truthfully versus what she's just making up. And then, like, the economy is terrible right now. Inflation is terrible and everything. So if you can't do everything you're promising while you in office now, I don't believe that you're going to do it if you get in office next. So, yeah.
What branch of the U.S. Armed Forces did you serve in?
United States Navy.
Thank you so much for your selfless service on behalf of everyone here at KPVM Television.
Thank you.
All the way from Canada to our great Silver Swing State on election 2024. How'd you get here?
Because I love Trump. I support Trump for so many years. This man, it's amazing.
Specifically, what attracted you to vote for Donald J. Trump?
It was in 2015. Trump came on stage and he stole the camera. He was a great person. He exposed the swamp. He told the truth, and he made an enemy of everyone.
Yeah.
I'm black, native, and my dad is Canadian white. Kamala Harris is not black. She is Jamaican mixed, and we don't know if she's black or not. And she's Indian. The black people don't stand for Kamala. Real black people know what's going on with the Democratic Party. We have to get off the plantation and think for ourselves.
Randy, election 2024, the polls are over. How are you feeling?
Optimistic at this point. I'm thrilled to learn that the Republicans just took control of the Senate, and I hope more good news is to follow as the evening progresses.
Proudly reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
Thank you very much, Maria, and I want to congratulate you for all the great election coverage you have given us over the past few months. More news now. Environmental groups and the Western Shoshone tribe have filed a lawsuit against the Bureau of Land Management's approval of a lithium mine in Nevada. News 25 has more.
Environmental groups and a Western Shoshone tribe have filed a lawsuit against the Bureau of Land Management over its approval of a lithium mine in Nevada, accusing the agency of rushing the environmental review process and violating federal laws. The lawsuit, filed Thursday in U.S. District Court, challenges the approval of a lithium boron mine proposed by the Australian company Ioneer in Esmeralda County. The legal action raises concerns over the mine's potential impact on endangered species, particularly Times buckwheat, a rare wildflower. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service granted protections for the plant, prompting Ioneer to adjust its mine plan. However, the lawsuit also highlights risks to local water resources, including sacred Western Shoshone sites such as Cave Spring, which could be affected by the mine's dewatering process. The lawsuit claims the Bureau of Land Management violated the Endangered Species Act, the Federal Land Policy and Management Act, and the National Environmental Policy Act, and challenges the expedited review process. Internal Bureau of Land Management emails obtained through a Freedom of Information Act described the review as unusually fast, raising questions about its thoroughness. Ioneer, confident the mine's construction will proceed as planned in 2025, intends to defend the Bureau of Land Management's approval. The case underscores the ongoing tension between promoting green energy initiatives like lithium mining and protecting environmental and cultural resources on public lands.
Well, you'll be glad to know there is a Hawaiian Festival coming up this weekend here in Pahrump, and we'll have that up next. You're watching News 25.
In a wreck and thinking about dealing with the insurance company yourself? Stop! People represented by an attorney get more than 3 times the money than those who don't have an attorney.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PaHrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
As an employee of Valley Electric, I don't just work here. I'm part of something bigger.
We're not just a company, we're a cooperative that invests in our communities.
Every day, we're making a difference, ensuring our neighbors have access to essential services,
like safe, reliable electricity and fast, affordable communications.
Together, we're making a positive impact on the communities we call home.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Garner, and I'm working with Save the Children to fight for kids' futures. Poverty impacts 11 million children in the U.S., forcing families to make impossible choices. Every day, parents in rural America are deciding between essentials just to survive: gas or groceries, lunch or laundry, rent or running water. 1 in 5 children are hungry right now because of impossible choices like these. They're more likely to start school significantly behind their peers, and they may never catch up. Growing up in West Virginia, I saw kids living with hunger and poverty, and I've seen the impact Save the Children has on their lives. They give children the nutritious food and learning opportunities they need to thrive, so families don't have to choose. To learn more about how we help kids in rural America, go to SaveTheChildren.org.
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company is going to offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks.
Hurt in a wreck? You need a real check? Make one call, that's all.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
And welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. There is a Hawaiian Festival planned for this weekend here in Pahrump. And News 25 caught up with the guys who put it all together.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Brother Brands. This is Jarrett from LMI Productions. The premier Pahrump Hawaiian Festival is going on this weekend, November 9th at Petrick Park. What's going on, Jared?
We have vendors. We have all kinds of vendors. We have craft vendors, retail vendors, food vendors, 80 plus vendors. We have music. We have dancing. We have a culture booth that I'll let my partner get into.
So, if you ever wondered about the Hawaiian culture or you were curious about the Hawaiian culture, this is your opportunity to learn about it firsthand from our native culture people. We have people from all over the Polynesian area coming, all the way from Hawaii, Samoa, even from our 9th island, Las Vegas. They'll be here this weekend. So if you've ever been curious and you're wondering what happens for traditional Hawaiian crafts, come on, check us out this Saturday. And if you're wondering what time all these festivities start, it starts at 11 o'clock and we're going all the way till past sundown at 7. So from 11 to 7 on November 9th, come and join us, Brother Brands
and Jarrett.
A Huilo Festival by LMI Productions right here on our own Pahrump. Shoots.
Looks like a good time. And well, in sports, they're already thinking spring. Tickets for the Las Vegas Aviators games are going on sale soon. That and more. Mikey has your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. Vegas Golden Knights are in Edmonton this evening. They'll be taking on the Oilers. Puck drop, 5:30. The Golden Knights will celebrate Maverick's birthday at home on Sunday, November 17th. Fans in attendance at the game against the Washington Capitals will get a special gift to celebrate the occasion, a Maverick bobblehead. Maverick is a yellow Labrador Retriever who was named the team dog in January and will be with the Knights for 16 to 18 months as he undergoes training to become a service animal. Individual game tickets for the Las Vegas Aviators for the 2025 season are now on sale. The team's opening series against the Reno Aces is on Friday, March 28th. And Friday. Prum Valley Trojan football will take on Slam Academy in round 2 of the playoffs. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
That is the Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam, shooting right outside of our studios here in Pahrump into Mount Charleston. You see the wind has picked up. There is a freeze warning until tomorrow morning. That means cover your outdoor plants, outdoor plumbing, and maybe even cover your head.
The time is now. We are celebrating this Veterans Day with incredible savings on everything in stock. You've heard the news. We are overstocked and must reduce inventory now. We are prepared to sell everything in stock at or below invoice pricing. We are also drastically reducing all prices on every used vehicle and RV. 4 days only, November 7th through the 10th in the Pahrump Nugget parking lot. And you can enter to win a Blackstone grill or a big screen TV. Come in and see us now.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're hearing this, it means you're probably not dead, which is great. Call our office today to schedule an appointment for your will or your trust so that your family can be taken care of when you pass away. On the other hand, if you've recently lost a loved one, now it's time to talk and go over how to administer their estate. In either case, give us a call today, 775-727-9900. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and voted Best Attorney of Pahrump for the last 4 years. Call today, 775-727-9900.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PahrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. We're here when you need us, providing compassionate and friendly care to our neighbors since 2006. DesertViewHospital.com.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios. Let's check out our regional weather. Up in Fernley, we saw 47, 48 in Fallon, 45 in Carson City, 43 in Tonopah, 44 in Goldfield, 57 in Beatty, 62 in Amargosa, 61 Las Vegas, and 72 Death Valley. But over in our paradise of Pahrump, currently at 55 degrees and clear skies, we saw a high of 60. Winds in the north, 15 miles per hour, humidity 14%, and the sun rose at 6:12, and it is already gone. It went away at 4:42 p.m. Expect humidity at 22%. Winds in the northeast 15 miles per hour with a low of 35. We do have a freeze warning going on 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Look for 64-degree weather tomorrow with the sun shining. We go back up to the upper 60s for the weekend, 67, 70, and 71 respectively. We got clouds rolling in on Sunday. And then we're dropping back down, but not too much. Sunshine Tuesday and Wednesday at 66 degrees. Weather twins. And that is your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Kaylee. That weather getting us over the hump on the way to the weekend, and it's looking pretty good. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.